Hey everyone, this video was recorded back in July 26, 2021 as Magic the Gathering Set Booster Box Opening Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. It's a really fun video. It's one of our older ones. Had trouble getting it off of my phone actually. I was finally able to resolve that today, so I wanted to get this up as soon as we could because it's one of the ones I've been promising for a little bit. It's been in the pipeline. Very happy to finally be able to get it to you guys. We are doing a MetaZoo update tomorrow. We still have Flesh and Blood videos for both Monarch Unlimited, Crucible of War Unlimited, and Arcane Rising Unlimited, actually, too. We are still running our contest for our countdown to 50 subscribers. We're currently at 48 as of the recording of this part of this video. And again, the way this works is for every video since we started this contest, send us an email at YouTube at stormblessgames.com with the secret word. And you can be entered into the contest to win a pack. And we will be drawing that after we hit 50 subscribers, which, again, we're at 48, so that's happening anytime now. Email us today and tomorrow. So it's not going to be tomorrow. Even if we hit 50 tonight, you'll still have tomorrow's MetaZoo update. But after that, no guarantees. And tomorrow I'll also show what packs I have available that the winner will get to choose. And so the one after that, that's going to be when we get to do the drawing. It's going to be very exciting. May end up doing a live video. I don't know yet. Don't know if I have the capability yet, but we're going to see what we can do. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and welcome to Stormbless Games. Welcome to Stormbless Games, everybody. This is Scott, along with my wife, Sheena.
Hi there.
And today we are opening Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Picked this up at a local game store, which was nice. We got this Buy a Box promo, Vorpal Sword. Nice foil. I really love the flavor of this, which we're going to get to as we watch. Or as we open the video. And then at the end, Sheena gets to open a special promo pack. Hopefully we'll have something good in there.
Yay.
Okay, so it really helps if I do that harder. I promise I know how to use scissors.
Especially kid scissors.
Especially kid scissors. If anything, that makes it worse. Okay, so as we usually do, I'll open some, Sheena will open the other half, and we'll have fun. So I don't think I've ever actually opened a set box before. We'll set this, where do you want to set that? We'll set that over here like everybody seems to. And we'll go. So this has 24 in them. So here, we'll even do this. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. And you get the rest. So I'll move that off camera a little bit more. There we go. And let's see what we got. So I know a lot of people aren't always, oh my goodness, I know people aren't always happy with the themed sets and whatnot, but I really didn't know what to think of Dungeons and Dragons. But I've opened a few packs already, and there's the art card, and I think I really like it.
Yeah, it definitely seems like just after a cursory glance, seems like a really interesting concept.
I really like that the mountain, or not just the mountains, but the lands all have, they're not just the land, they all have flavor text on them now.
Interesting.
Yeah, and here's the showcase frames, where it really looks like the art from like the original version of Dungeons and Dragons, from the mid to late 1970s. I swear I wasn't around at that time. Almost. So let's see. Look at that. Target creature gets -11, -11.
Ouch.
Until end of turn. That's crazy. Belfield Hoarder. And I really like that over here, you know, as you'll see in some of the other ones, they've really themed it to a lot of the terminology in Dungeons and Dragons itself. Mm-hmm. And like some of this, like, you come to a river. Do you fight the current or find a crossing? And then each one of those things, those don't actually mean anything. It's just a choose one from like a typical card, but you know. Okay, so those are our commons. Now we're moving into uncommons. 50 feet of rope, which if you've ever played D&D, you know, take 50 feet of rope. You will need it at some point. Fly. We'll go faster as we get going here, but we just want to kind of enjoy us. And then venturing into the dungeon. Venturing into the dungeon doesn't just mean putting out your dungeon card. It even just means moving into a different room in your dungeon. And I'm sure we'll find a token of that here soon, but that's a really interesting concept I found. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that they bring D20s into the game and even have something around the concept of rolling a nat 20. I really like that. Just the flavor of that. So first rare, Adult Gold Dragon. Flying, Lifelink, and Haste. Our first mythic. What is that? Minsk, Beloved Ranger. Interesting. When he enters the battlefield, create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token.
A hamster token named
And look
Boo.
at that. Look at the hamster that he's just holding in his hand. That's hilarious. Okay, so there's a mythic. Our first foil common, you hear something on watch. Put our commons up there. Oh, and here we go. Here's a dungeon token. So, where was it? Anyway, the venture into the dungeon. Right here. So you have here, venture into the dungeon. In this case, on this card, it says the card activated only as a sorcery. What that means is here's your dungeon, and you just would like put a counter or a token or something. And when you first enter, here's the entrance, key of entrance. And then when you venture again, because this has two doors, you get to choose your path. But if you choose this one, the next time you can only go here or here. But if you do this one, you here or here, not the other way. Then you both end up at least on this Lost Mine of Fandolver. And then, look at the new skeleton token. That's cool. They've done some interesting art recently on this. That's really cool. I like that. Okay. Let's open another. Ooh, that's an interesting art card. I didn't even realize that was an art card at first.
That's really neat.
That is really cool. Oh, that's not in the art card spot. I just realized you guys can't see the art card spot. It's over here, I swear. There's planes. Just put it there with the commons for now. Kalane Reclusive Painter. Interesting. Oh, and what is that? So it looks like these ones have different. Is this like the showcase slot? The showcase slot might just have a different rarity. So I'll have to kind of keep my eyes open on that one. You find a curse to idle, and you either smash it, lift the curse, or steal its eyes. I like that. Let's see. Oh, so there we go, right here. Kalane and Kalane. That's cool. You can see each version of her. Same pack. So, Displacer Beast. Blink Dog. I really like that they moved a lot of the different types of canines into the dog subtype. Mm-hmm. I think that's really. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the channel or not, but phasing was a thing, especially around Mirage, and there's the whole storyline around it was pretty cool. And I loved phasing, and I built phasing desks that would just annoy people, and it was so much fun. Okay, so this rare is Long Rest. And yeah, that's rare. And we have a foil uncommon, Brunner Battlehammer. So put that in there. And what do we have? A spider token. Definitely don't show Sheena that. She does not like spiders. But, really, who does? Yeah, I think I'm a little tilted over here, so let's move these things on screen.
There's a lot of people who like spiders. I don't get it. But...
They can be wrong. There's nothing saying. We're in America. They can be wrong. I'm sure everybody thinks that about everybody, though. So. No judgment here. Okay, so, Mimic. That's going to be the Mimic one, right? Did I get that? Oh, interesting. The back of that's so different.
That one doesn't have anything in it.
From the art cards. A lot of the art cards usually look like that on the back. This one actually talks about the... that's like straight out of the monster manual. That's really cool.
Let me see.
Forest. Ooh, yeah, I like these. So this is what the old modules for the original Dungeons and Dragons and probably even AD&D looked like. If you don't know, AD&D is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, there's a whole land cycle involving these things, and those are really cool. I really like those special... that's the Evolving Wilds, so interesting. Probably the most... I actually really do not like Evolving Wilds as a card. Mm-hmm. Just probably because it's overprinted. I don't know. Green Dragon. Let's see. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Look at all the colors of mana in there. And all the... It's like a 5-headed dragon, or are those all different ones? I'm not sure. That's interesting. Dragon Disciple. You hear something on watch. I'm not sure why there's a common there in that slot. That's weird. Dolina, Wild Mage is our rare. And I really like how a lot of these other ones they've had, you have the Nat 20, but sometimes if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder, you have expanded critical ranges. And this really, I think, is showing that this is a powerful card because it has an expanded critical range. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. Rare. Oop, and a showcase rare, Varus Silvery Moon Ranger. I need to find out what ward is. I think that's a returning mechanic, but I don't remember off the top of my head. A foil common Mimic. And a Dungeon of the Mad Mage Goblin. I think it's the first female goblin they've ever put on a token that I recall anyway.
Really?
So, I think that's pretty cool. She's still buff and
she's still
holding her own, and still a goblin. But a lot of times they portray goblins as not that bright. Mm-hmm. Boy, I'm going to find every single way to open these. None of them right. So, oh, look at that. See, so the Beholder. So I wonder if it's just on the creatures or what. I'm curious about that. To our island. Okay, so I think the second one's always going to be, after the land, is always going to be this slot of the showcase frame. Delver's Torch. Let's see. We'll start going a little bit faster here. Uncommons. And this one's a common again. I don't understand why that one's a common. Just kind of in there. Ooh, look at this. Den of the Bugbear module rare land. So all these ones that look like this are lands. That's really cool. I wonder... I'll have to look at that again if we get another... Here we go. So... Yeah, so the commons, look at this. So adventure for character levels 1 to 4. But the rare is level 17 to 20. So I wonder if there's a mythic, which I don't know. Didn't really pay attention to previous season. If that's going to be like the 21 plus or like epic level. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. I'm excited for that one. Moonblessed Cleric is our foil uncommon. And then an ad card for a magic minigame, Magic and Minions. I I'm not going to spend any time on that, but I will eventually go look. It's weird. So, in the last few years, you started playing, not Dungeons and Dragons, but Pathfinder. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is the first one I've ever gotten of these. A signature card. Cool. I've always wanted to find one. I bought never bought a box of set boosters, but I've always been interested in finding one. So cool. I'm excited for that.
Oh, neat.
We have a Goblin Javelin here as our showcase. And there's the normal Evolving Wilds. And so let's go through. But anyway, so I know Sheena started playing with our group back in Montana when we lived there. Mm-hmm. And especially over the internet once we moved to Arkansas. Dancing Sword is our rare. And we have a second rare of Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards a total mana value of 20 or more. That's kind of awesome. Foil common and another mini game. Anyway, so Sheena has been playing with us recently. We haven't played in a while since the Coof kind of took over and whatnot. But up until then, we were playing we tried to play at least once a month, not every 2 weeks.
It was every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks when people were healthy. But, so what did you think getting to play? Because I don't know if you ever played before when you were younger.
I had started, I tried to when I was a teenager in high school. And it took us so long to build our characters that I ended up having to go home. And I was never able to pick it back up. It's always something I've always wanted to do. And so when I got the opportunity to go with you on a date night, it was overwhelming for sure at the beginning, but I really enjoyed it quite a bit. And I'm finding that it's helped my skills, even like playing this game called BitLife, which is kind of like Sims, but it's all text. You know, because of my experience with like the Pathfinder, I can actually play that and be mildly entertained by it.
Yeah, and I did end up buying a whole bunch of D&D stuff to try and run a campaign, and then we decided to start the business, and I never got around it.
Yeah.
So,
just trying...
And the YouTube channel. And
even just trying to set up a campaign for the kids. I mean, oh my goodness, it's just so much work. I'm like, I don't have time.
So, yeah, talk about how you're teaching the kids to roleplay, the girls.
Well, I haven't actually picked anything up and done anything since we started the...
But you taught them.
Yeah. So we play No Thank You Evil. One of the things that I really love the game, the only critique I really truly have is that they give you like 3 tutorial campaigns, and then everything else is completely 100% on your own. You have to make everything else up. And as far as like with the kids and stuff go, I would rather just have a bunch of campaigns just to go
pre-built and ready to go.
Yeah.
Does No Thank You Evil have any of those pre-built?
All I saw was that that you could buy like an expansion pack, but all it does is add more monsters, and I imagine just a couple more campaign, a couple more campaigns and stuff. But there just wasn't a lot of like. I just wanted them to have the material that they've already used. They made this big, gigantic, huge land for you to do stuff, and then they also gave you all of these monsters, but only the 3 like tutorial campaigns. And
look at that, our first list card, Muscle Sliver. Man, I loved slivers back in the day.
Yes,
this is from All Slivers Get 1/1, and I really like the old school slivers because they affected both sides of the board, not just your slivers, which the more modern slivers are always your slivers get these abilities. Where it really made playing sliver decks, especially sliver versus sliver decks, kind of nuts, which was half the fun.
What is it?
Muscle Sliver.
It's not. F and M is
Not Friday Night Magic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, the list.
Oh, the list. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
She's sitting here looking it up.
Yeah.
So, and that's okay. So I don't think I've seen one of these before yet. I've seen them, but on this opening, I could have just been passing by while we talked. But these class cards, these enchantments, I really like the flavor of these class cards. Where you have in this case, it's a druid. So it's like when you're a character, you're picking your own class, and these it costs that to cast, and you get this. But then when you want to gain levels like in your class, like you would in Dungeons and Dragons or any RPG, you pay more, meaning you invest resources into it, and then you gain this permanently along with your lower skills. And you do that all the way up. So like the druid, the flavor of just, whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, you gain a life. Level 2, you get to play additional lands on each of your turns, and you still get the 1 life every time you do it. And then the level 3, you can turn one of those lands, when you upgrade that, into a creature equal to the number of lands you control. And it still counts as a land, and you get all the other stuff. But it's just, I really like the flavor of it. I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of negative things about this set, and I don't really understand all of it. I think some of it has to do with how overpowered Modern Horizons 2 was. But I don't know, I think this set has a ton of flavor, even though it's not in the Magic, universe per se. Mm-hmm. Triumphant Adventurer is our rare on this pack. Hired Hexblade, and then another list card. Tireless Tracker from Shadows over Innistrad. Neat. That was one of those. That's one set I never really got into, largely because I think that was when we first moved to Idaho.
What year was that out?
Does this have the original year on it? 2016.
No, we were already.
Well, we were in Idaho.
We were in Idaho.
But we were still recovering from having a baby and, trying to save up for our own place. And I hadn't gotten sick yet then, but it was coming. Clattering Skeletons. White Dragon, Black Dragon. Find an idol. I really love the flavor. Again, I'm just going to beat that dead horse. Teleportation Circle. Beginning of your end step, exile to 1 target artifact or creature, and then return that to the battlefield. It's like the art and the concept of that in the game. It's kind of neat. Rhyme Shield, Frost Giant, and then back to a token, a treasure token. So I got 2 more, and then it's going to be Sheena's turn. And, we have not been the fastest openers on this channel. I know that. And a lot of it's just because we like to talk and have fun. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we should start breaking these up into multiple videos, but...
If you happen to watch the entire video and you sit through the entire thing, let us know in the comments.
Yes, because I think we've had 9 views in our last 40-minute one, and there's some stuff hidden in there. Rewards that no one has messaged us yet. So I'm kind of surprised on that. The Atropole. So we have more openings that we're going to do here this week for AD&D as well, before we move on to other things that we're getting, especially with MetaZoo launching soon.
Yeah.
We're definitely putting up MetaZoo stuff as soon as we get our stock. Because we're very excited and we want to learn to play, and it's just going to be lots of fun. Mm-hmm. Circle of Dreams Druid. That's interesting. Add green for each creature you control. That's a cool card. Ooh, and our first Planeswalker. Nice. Lolth, Spider Queen.
Nice.
Very cool.
We haven't really had much in the way of Planeswalkers recently.
No, we really have not. And our first foil rare, there you go, Forsworn Paladin. That's a pretty good pack. And then, except that we didn't get anything there. Okay, so that's it for mine. That was a great way for me to end it. One card, and now we are going to pause and be right back for Sheena.
Okay, so it is my turn now. Scott's got all of his cards set up here. And as always, I kind of have to fix them. But,
that's how our marriage has been so good for so long. I make a mess and you clean it up.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Worked for me.
So let's go ahead and start. Ooh. That one just like popped open. Dog Illusion. I actually have not seen these cards. Did I put that backwards? Yes, I did. So.
I really did like the Dog Illusion token, though. I think we had one before, and it was pretty cool.
So let's see. I have not actually seen these, like I was saying. So Island, and then Hulking Bugbear. I think that's what I'm gonna start calling you. Is my Hulking Bugbear. Okay, Find Path. I really like the set symbol here. So these are the commons. Dungeon map. The uncommons. Here's my rare. Oh, wait. What do you have here? Oh, you have commons over here?
Yeah.
Okay. You would think I was paying attention, but I really clearly wasn't. So, Minion of the Mighty. The foil is Evolving Winds. That goes in here.
Wilds.
Yes. Evolving Wilds. I'm gonna just like make my own game.
And the tokens are on the other side, but you do it. You do you.
You do. Wait. Oh, right here. Okay. I can't reach these.
So pull them and put them over here like I did. There you go.
He's got a much longer arm span than I do, and he forgets. Okay.
I call that the benefit of being a giant.
Yeah. He is a giant. I have no idea what just happened.
You know, yeah, I'd seen a whole bunch of people opening packs a different way, like from the center to try and preserve the corners and whatnot. And these most recent packs just shred when you do that. Like,
yeah.
I just gave up. I was like, nope.
So, Clattering Skeletons, Dire Wolf Prowler. You hear something on watch. Circle of the Moon Druid. Okay. Keen-eared Sentry. Yeah, so like I said earlier, that's right. They do this random common.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. It's like they just randomly have a common.
Sphere
like
Annihilation.
There's been common, uncommon, common again. It's just odd.
And here's a Celestial Unicorn. Oh, look at this foil.
Yeah,
It's neat.
those are really cool.
Treasure token. Apparently, somebody has complained that the packs are too hard to open, and they listened.
By making them so easy, it's hard.
Yeah. So it's funny because this one here is a uncommon.
Ooh, borderless. Nice.
Red Dragon. Common. Purple Worm. I really think this is going to be a really fun set to play. Lightfoot Rogue. Anytime I played Pathfinder, I'd always play like an elven rogue that was raised by humans. And it would drive one of the guys crazy.
Which is half the fun.
Yeah, right? Kick in the door.
I mean, so many people don't think girls or women should be playing these games anyway. For some reason, it's they've so that's a list card.
Is that what the symbol is?
No, it's the one on the lower left where you see the mana, the magic symbol. If you want to show them on the video.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that makes it part of the list.
Okay. What does that
Not
mean?
confusing at all.
What does that mean?
The list is you can only find them in set booster packs, and it's essentially Wizards is reprinting certain cards from old sets. Going, obviously, we have one from Tempest there, and then all the way up. What was that? Plane Chase or something, and then I don't know what set that was, and then Battles of Zendikar. And each set they change part of what's included in the list. Mm-hmm. So, like, some of the same cards that were in the list during Zendikar Rising will still be around, but some of them could only be found in Zendikar Rising. And the same with Kaldheim and now Adventures in the Forgotten Realms.
And here's another dungeon card, which Scott already showed you. And it's got a goblin.
Yeah, and that was that girl goblin I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. Neat.
But yeah, anyway, back to what we were saying, there's a subset of people, like we were talking about yesterday or the day before, who don't like girls playing Magic.
Yeah.
Especially when,
they're good.
My wife beats them.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a few instances where there was a couple guys who made it very clear that I should not be there. And then they lost, and they were not happy. The Book of Exalted Deeds. Yes. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. Have you actually seen this one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so add 3 mana or 3 white mana and tap. Exile the Book of Exalted Deeds. Put an enlightened counter on target angel. It gains you can't lose the game and your opponent can't win the game. Activate only as a sorcery. Why do I have a feeling that he's going to end up with that card?
Oh, Mythic. Nice. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't looked at I actually didn't have time to even pay attention between work and Stormblast and everything else we've been doing. I didn't have time to look at preview season this time around. Mm-hmm. So a lot of this is a surprise as to what's there. And honestly, there's a lot to be said about that, especially with there not being a huge in-store gaming going on. Mm-hmm. Some places.
That's a cool art card.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. Black Dragon, that's a uncommon.
Ooh, full art again. Nice.
Teleportation Circle. It's a rare. Ranger class is a rare.
Ooh.
Power Word Kill.
Sounds like a Bakugo for My Hero Academia thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna murder you. Yeah, that's my new latest obsession is My Hero. My Hero Academia. Just for those people who don't know it. And
yeah, we are caught up aside from the 2 episodes that have been released in Japan that haven't been that Funimation hasn't released.
Ooh, here's another one. A signature card.
Oh, neat. A signature card on one of those. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
That one's really pretty. I like that. The other one I checked, it was like $1.
Oh, they're not worth much. I just think they're cool.
They definitely are very cool. They should be worth a lot.
But they have no game value. Mm-hmm. So we haven't sold many on our TCG Player store, but we sold a few because there are a subset of us who actually collect them to collect them.
Yeah. Because
they're fun. That's definitely one of those collector type things. So what was your list card?
The list card was Invisibility from M15. That was one that we played a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah. We went to Time Travelers in Michigan and played a lot there.
Yeah. So if you're in or around Detroit, time
and
powers.
that was in Berkeley?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, guys there. I don't know if Mitch is still there, but he was a lot of fun. And I know some of the guys we used to play with are still there. Mm-hmm. I see on Facebook, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Stop in and say hi if you can.
Lightfoot Rogue. Soul Knives.
And their collection of old games, I don't think I've ever seen another store anywhere in the country so far that had it quite like they did.
Mm-hmm. Or even just like their memorabilia. Booster. Oh yeah, there's a. And then the token is a wolf. Okay. I'm trying. So we have a Grim Bounty card. Plus 2 mace. I've never seen.
You haven't seen that one yet? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just anything like that in general.
Yeah, we opened. I opened some theme boosters earlier, and the white theme booster I got had a whole bunch of those.
Mm-hmm. Dungeon Descent is our rare. Delver's Torch is our that's a common foil, and then Loth Spider Queen
Emblem, nice. But that would go with the Planeswalker we have.
Oh, okay. So right here.
No, so it's a token. So
okay.
Tokens.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's an emblem that she creates as her ultimate.
Oh, cool. So goblin cards with that on there.
Oh, neat.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really liking what they did with the art cards this time.
I don't know how to
Bruner Battlehammer.
Yeah. Pixie Guide. It really seems like the rarity cards are kind of all over the place in this set. Ooh, Zerial, Archduke of something or other, Planeswalker.
Ooh.
Legendary Planeswalker,
nice.
nonetheless.
Well, they're all legendary.
No.
No, it goes in the mythical pile. There you go. Very neat.
Here I was all excited.
You can be excited.
I got a legendary card. They're all legendary cards. That one looks like.
But no, that was that's a full art Planeswalker. We don't. Was those are the best versions, other than the foil versions of that. Those are like some of the best ones.
Nice.
At least, when they first start out, Planeswalkers are worth more. And then usually they tank to nothing, but or like a couple dollars.
Yeah, we had that happen. We were going to sell a Planeswalker when it first came out. It was like $50. And we're like, nah, we'll hold on to it for a little bit and play with it. And then, like, he went to go sell it. It was like $2. And I'm like, oh, really?
Should have sold it then and then rebought it after it tanked, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. We had fun with it.
Terrasque? Tarask. It was like, the only thing I wanted to read that as was the Tesseract, and I'm like, that's not it.
Marvel on the brain.
Right?
I mean, to be fair, we did just watch Black Widow. So.
And we just finished Loki, too.
And finished Loki. Oh, another list card.
Yeah. I held it up for them. Sensei Golden Tail. From Legendary Creature, Fox Samurai.
Oh, that's from one of the Kamigawas.
Yeah.
Is that Saviors of Kamigawa? I'm not 100. I wasn't playing Magic during that time, so I'm not positive. I played before then and after then, but I didn't play probably for about 7 years in that era.
That's interesting. Yeah, foil planes. Yeah, we like you said, we went and saw Black Widow last night, right?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah. And that was actually a really, really good movie. It was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. Circle of the Moon Druid, which is the foil card. And then Lost Mine of Pandelver, which is a dungeon card. Thanks.
And there's that skeleton I was telling you about, too.
Yeah. Ooh, well, sorry for showing that, like, right in your face. You want to see this card? Here's the card.
But it's a pretty skeleton.
It's a pretty skeleton. Oh, it's upside down. It's like a sludge or something.
Hmm.
So it's funny, whenever we do these videos, there's always kind of a competition of who can do, like, their part of the video the shortest. And the last video that we did, what was it, the Pokemon one?
Yeah.
Scott's like...
Oh, yeah, the Vivid Voltage.
Yeah, your part was so long, it was 20 minutes. And I was like, yours was 19. He's like, we're not talking about me. He made it seem like I had gone on forever and ever and ever, and like.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, part of it is I realize we go long on these sometimes, and I guess I shouldn't say sometimes, like almost every time.
It's fine. My favorite Zimmers have long videos sometimes, so I sit there and I watch the whole thing.
Yeah, there's not necessarily anything wrong with it. Especially if you're, especially if you want to watch people who you enjoy, which we hope is us.
Yes. We hope you enjoyed these videos.
You made it this long.
You happen on the Glade. That's the name of the card.
Oh.
Grazilax, Illithia Scholar. What's that?
Yeah, Grazilax, Illithid.
Illithids. Legendary creature, Ebon Death, Dracolich.
Ebon Death, Dracolich, yeah.
And Fairy Dragon for the token. That's really
Ooh,
neat.
neat.
That's a really pretty dragon.
I really want to find the hamster token.
The hamster token.
I don't know, just having a hamster token, I hope they bring that into the normal one and that like replaces the obsession with squirrels.
Is that gonna be like our first like buy list card? The hamster token. If you have a hamster token, let us know. We might buy it from you. Evolving Wilds.
Another one of those. Nice.
Kick in the door. So far, these cards haven't been like as insanely graphic as like some of the other sets they've had.
Are you thinking more like Flesh and Blood?
No, there's been some that I'm just like, what were they thinking when they made it? Oh, well, and then there's Devour
and then you
Intellect.
found one.
There's like a little brain-eating creature, so. So much for that.
It's one of those, don't say it, knock on wood, You'll receive what you ask for.
Right. Celestial Unicorn. The random the random common. Vorpal Sword is the rare.
Nice. Yeah, we got the bio box too. That was a Vorpal Sword.
Oh, cool.
So that we showed earlier in the video.
Calalane Reclusive Painter.
Calalane Reclusive. Oh yeah. So we that's when we got both of them in the same pack.
And then the list card is Shambling Shell.
Nice. From, Original Ravnica. So 2 more packs and then the promo.
Oh, that's a cool card. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Oops. There's the uncommons, the random common, the rare. Nadir, Selfless Paladin. Legendary creature. Zorn. X-O-R-N.
Zorn. Yeah. There was an obsession in the late 70s, early 80s with things named starting with X.
That have a Z sound like Xander.
Yes. Yeah, so you go back and look at some of the video games from back then, whatnot, and you'll see a lot of X's.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just kind of go quickly-ish. Not as quick as, like, Broody. But...
Very few people are. He's really quick. So he's been doing it for years.
Wizard Spellbook is the rare.
Hmm.
Foil is Purple Worm. Clue restrictions. Magic minigame. Nice. Okay.
Okay, and the Buy a Box promo pack. Or actually, this was the, was that promo pack that? Or was that the support a local game store one?
Maybe.
That might have been that, yeah. We bought this at a Gamer Utopia in Rogers, Arkansas, so.
Oh, Gamer Utopia?
Yeah, so we would have got it from there.
Okay. So, Den of the Bugbear. It's your den.
Nice.
That goes here. Power Word Kill. Sunbird's Invocation. And a...
Oh, code that
Yeah.
we'll have to edit out. Okay.
That's not a list card, though, right? But it's got a different symbol. So...
No, yeah, I don't know.
We'll put it there. So...
I don't have my reading glasses on because I'm old now and I can't see that far.
He looks like Santa Claus when he wears his glasses.
I'm in my 40s, early 40s. I'm not old, but, you know. All right, so what do we get?
So the mythics are the Ebon Death, Dracolich, right?
Yes.
The Tarask, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Zariel. I'm not even gonna
Just do the best you can.
The Book of Exalted Deeds. And Lorth, Spider Queen. Lolth. And then the Mince. M-I-N. Is that a C? That's a C. S-C. I have no idea. Mince. Beloved Ranger. Yeah.
Or mink. Or I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, and then...
So we had the list. And yeah, so cool.
Yeah, so that's what we've got so far today.
And of course our Buy a Box promo we got for that. And so cool.
Yeah, we hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you did actually make it through the end of the video and you're okay with the length of it, let us know.
And if you made it through this video and you're not okay with it, let us know. So we know how to do this in the future and
Yes.
what our audience wants. Because we enjoy doing these, but we really want to know what you guys like too. So
Yeah.
please let us know.
Okay. Be blessed, everybody.
Be blessed.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be blessed.